Now, some things are still up there but rearranged, but everything else is shoved in the back. So to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front. No, to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front. Hey Trippers, this is Trippin Traci. Today is day 4 of my Tripidation 22 tour. Today's trip brings us to Florida Caverns State Park. We're gonna camp here, we're gonna tour the caverns, and I'm gonna show you the rest of the park. Trip with me. We're going to attempt to build a fire for the first time. The camp host gave me these little bricks to help start it. Okay, so I have that going now. Now I have to put the wood over it. Come on, little fire. I'm putting wads of toilet paper in there now to see if I can help it along. There's something in the woods walking around. I turned my phone flashlight on and I saw eyes. Probably a deer. But it's walking around right by me. It doesn't look promising, does it? I want to know what that is out there. See if I hear it. Oh, I hear it, but it's way off in the distance now. It was probably a deer. Unless it was a Bigfoot. If I don't check in tomorrow, you know what happened. The campers next door to me gave me some more fire starter, so hopefully that'll help. Yay, I think that fire starter that they shared with me is gonna do the trick. I lost it. Oh well. I had it for a little while. Well, I am plugged into electricity here, and my power went out again last night in the middle of the night. Frost on the ground. It is cold, cold, cold. I need to go use the bathroom over there and hopefully take a shower. I'm still finding it quite difficult to figure out where to put everything. I do not have enough space. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Look at all this. I have to shove everything underneath the bed at night and then move everything back over there during the day. I keep thinking there'll be a better way to pack it, but no. All the space that I have in the van is taken. This milk froze. Maybe it was just this milk on the bottom that froze. Yeah, that one's okay. That milk is ice cold. It's good in cereal. I'm not getting much condensation. I'm getting a little bit, but not near as much as I thought I would. Now, some things are still up there but rearranged, but everything else is shoved in the back. So to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front. No. To the back, to the front, to the back, to the front. Wish I knew what kind of animal was out there last night. I heard some other animals later in the night. I think they were wild hogs. I turned the refrigerator back on and figured out that if I change the settings very quickly, the temperature very quickly, it allows me to do it. I have a feeling since it's so cold out, it isn't going to regulate properly. I took a shower, a cold shower, in a cold bathroom in cold weather. It was invigorating. Yeah, but I needed it bad, and I feel a lot better now than I did it. But it was the coldest shower I think I've ever taken. They have canoes and kayaks over here, and you can also fish in here. This is called the Disappearing River. There are quite a few things to see in this park, so we'll check it out. And they have a bridge over here with a pond, or I don't know if it's a pond or a lake. Isn't this beautiful? I think that's what they're calling the Blue Hole. Here is the map of the Blue Hole Spring in Florida Caverns State Park. We are here. You can swim in here at your own risk. Hurricane Michael brought unprecedented winds far inland. Many old-growth hardwood and conifer trees could not stand up to the storm and toppled to the ground. With more sunlight reaching the forest floor, young trees are competing for space. If this is your first visit in a while, you may notice new views of the park. This changed landscape will keep changing as the forest's natural recovery continues. Major progress has been made toward removing debris and repairing infrastructure and utilities. Cave tours are now being offered with new state-of-the-art LED lighting. I could sit here all day. It's so beautiful out. The weather is just perfect. The perfect temperature, perfect breeze. They do have little minnows in there. Thousands of trees donated by multiple groups have been planted throughout the park. Volunteers continue to work with staff in all aspects of restoration of the park. You can join the Friends of Florida Caverns or visit volunteers.floridastateparks.org for more information. These trees are hauntingly beautiful. Yeah, this looks like it'd be very accommodating for a gator. It's not quite as pretty as the Blue Hole I saw in Ohio. No lifeguard on duty. Blue Hole swimming area rules. If you cannot swim, do not enter the swimming area. The water depth is 30 feet. Wow. Swim at your own risk. No lifeguards. Roughhousing, pushing, and running are not allowed. No glass containers or food. Diving and pets are not allowed. All children must be accompanied by an adult. Stay within the designated swimming area. Enter, exit via the swimming dock only. Maximum bathing load is 30 persons. Swimming area hours of operation are 8 a.m. to sunset. And no mention of gators, except for that sign over there. I don't know. Would you swim in there? I would not swim in there. No way. Let me know in comments below if you would swim in there. And here we are at Casper. There's a ladybug on my windshield. That means good luck. Go, go. You're ruining my view. Some birds up there. I don't know if those are those hawks. I don't know what those are. This is where the cave tours are in the visitor center. That's where I'll go, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. The statue is titled C.C. Worker, 1933 to 1942. Dedicated to the young men of the Civilian Conservation Corps who developed and preserved the nation's natural resources for the pleasure of future generations. It's very pretty back here. Torta parts down there. It was tough for me to get up that hill, but I'm gonna make myself do this. I need to get in shape to do the things that I want to do. Down is a lot easier. That ladybug is still on my windshield. It's gonna hitch a ride back to the campsite with us. So far, there is no sign of Bigfoot. He was stalking us last night in the forest when I was trying to start my campfire, but must have scared him away. I've been very impressed with state parks in Georgia and Florida. If you have an RV, this is where you come to dump your tank. We're going to head back to the campsite. This time I parked with Casper facing the correct way. Some privacy. Ooh, my chicken is still rather frozen. I bet that steak would thaw. I have more steak in there. Maybe I'll stick this back in there and get some steak. I'm gonna do the steak instead. It's much thinner. And I'll put it in the sun up here. What shall we do? I think I'll probably edit some video now. I may have figured out a great place to do editing. Ooh, this is comfy. I think this is gonna be good. I was thinking about getting rid of this chair this morning when I was getting frustrated with moving things around and figuring out what I could get rid of. I thought about getting rid of this chair. I'm so glad I didn't. It works perfect. I don't hit my head. I have plenty of room and it's comfortable. And I can't work in the driver's seat. I don't have enough room up there. Last night I transferred all my photos and videos over to this hard drive, so they're already in here for me to work with. And I have a nice view outside and a nice breeze. It is already getting cold out there, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my dinner. I wanted to do something easy tonight, so I found these flour tortillas, these thin steaks, cheddar cheese, and Chi-Chi's Verde salsa. I'm gonna use this New Wave. You'll see I took the pan off and it stopped cooking. That's because it's an induction cooktop. I'm gonna put it back on and you'll hear it start again. Take it off, it stops. Today I'm gonna cook on medium high and see how that works. I'm gonna use some butter to cook the steaks. That's good. That's yummy. I'm going to place a few more stickers on my door today. I added my Ghost and Gravestones Ghost Hunter St. Augustine sticker and my Gator Bob's Cracker Trading Post St. Augustine. That is a fun place for tourists. This morning I'm preparing to move sites. I decided to stay at Florida Caverns State Park for an extra night, not only because I love this park, but because the caverns are not open on Wednesdays or Thursdays, the only days I was going to be here. So I decided to stay an extra night, and I'm not sad about that. I'm actually excited about staying here another night. The problem is they didn't have this site available, so I have to move sites, which isn't a big deal.